We've been talking to Dr. Simpson on keto diets and on everything about fat. He first explained about skinny fat, which I thought was so counterintuitive, and it was an oxymoron. I mean, skinny fat, how does it all work together? So that's the first question. And the second question, which is also extremely relevant, and we just don't understand it enough. Dr. Simpson, what about burning fat? How does burning fat versus burning sugar, how does all of that come together?
Yeah, this is very important. Most people eating a Western diet are, the primary source of fuel is carbohydrate.
Yeah.
And definitely too much carbohydrate. But it's interesting that the body actually prefers to burn fat. And in fact, for 2.5 million years, humans burnt fat mostly, not sugar. Now, what is important? When sugar comes into the body and into cells, it generates about 36 ATP. ATP is adenosine triphosphate, which is the unit of the energy. But from one glucose molecule, sugar molecule, you get 36 ATPs. Interestingly, when you burn one fatty acid of fat, you actually get 48 ATPs, more ATPs. Now, why is this important? When sugar comes in, it has to be processed and then goes to the mitochondria. The mitochondria are the little energy factories inside all our cells. In fact, there are 10 million billion mitochondria in the body. In fact, 10% of your body weight is mitochondria, which are these energy factories that keep us alive and do all our functions all day long. Now, the most important thing, the difference between burning, besides getting more energy from fat, is that fat is, when it burns, it's a much cleaner fuel. For instance, it doesn't produce reactive oxygen species and oxidative stress, which hurts the mitochondrial DNA. So I'll give you a simple example rather than some of the technical jargon.
Yes.
A bear, when a mother bear goes into the ground and hibernates, what does she do? She basically burns her fat. She does not eat for those months in hibernation. And interestingly, she's living off her fat, a keto diet, in fact. And guess what? She passes no urine. So why? Because she doesn't have to pass urine, because the fuel, the fat, is so clean, she's able to not need to pass urine to excrete any impurities. And when she comes out, she's got enough muscle left that she can go foraging for her cubs, etc. So keto burning the fat is really what needs to happen. And the whole idea of the keto diet, because of the high fat diet, you're basically burning fuel cleanly, which is much better for your overall well-being.